Ladies and gentlemen, from the Mecca, the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington, Massachusetts, the hotbed of high school hockey, certainly in Massachusetts. Some say New England, some say the United States, and some say the universe. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster from Arlington Community Media. I am here with my illustrious color commentator, Jeff Russell, for what promises to be a huge Middlesex League matchup between the Wakefield Warriors and your Arlington Spy Ponders. Jeff, we got a big game today. The Spy Ponders return to the ice. They're looking for their first win of the season. Wakefield has got a victory already this season. They come into the match 1-2-1. Jeff, what can you tell us about today's game? Let's set the stage for us.
Well, Kenny, it's really good to be here again. It's been a little more than 2 weeks since the Ponders last played. And I will say on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, on a day that we're celebrating tremendous leadership, one of the greatest leaders our nation's ever seen. I'm going to try to tie this into today's ball game. Okay, we have Arlington and Wakefield who haven't played, yet this year. They're not supposed to be playing this year. And the coaches came together, the schools came together. They showed tremendous leadership. They set this game up because this is all for the kids, trying to get them to play as much hockey as we can this year in what's been a crazy year. So we're coming together here for a matchup. It's 11 o'clock on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and let's see what we have here between the Ponders and Wakefield.
No question, Jeff. We celebrate today Martin Luther King Day. We also celebrate the wonderful game of hockey. We're a little bit, not a lot of hockey going on this season because of the pandemic. Hopefully we're going to be through it soon. Jeff made a good point. Today's game is a makeup game. The coaches came together. Arlington was supposed to be playing Lexington. The Lexington squad is in quarantine. We're looking for some great hockey today from the Mecca, the Ed Burns Arena. We salute Arlington Community Media, Inc., your local cable sports network. And we will be back for the puck drop in just a moment for first period hockey. Thank you.
Oh yeah, let's mention that the game's not live, right?
Okay.
Just for those of you joining in.
We're on? All right. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are rolling here from Arlington. This game, unfortunately, we're having an internet problem, Jeff, and we are not going to be streaming live, but the game will be posted by Arlington Community Media, Inc. within the next 24 hours so everyone can watch the game in a moment. The Arlington boys are lining up. They're looking for their first win of the season. Jeff, tell us a little bit about what Arlington's going to have to do to get a victory today against this young but very talented Wakefield squad.
So I know Coach is really stressing urgency. These guys are young. They really need to take the lead of the older guys, of the captains, Nico Martinez, Reed Malatesta, Dominic Leoza, the older guys, the captains. They really need to show some urgency. They really have to move their feet. First 5 minutes is crucial. Let's try to get some pucks deep. Let's work from behind Wakefield's goal line. Right? Let's establish a forecheck. Try to keep pucks deep. Get some shots on net. Right? And try to pick up that first chunk of momentum that's always out there.
All right, the puck drop. Today's camera woman from Arlington Community Media, Inc. is Julie Moscatel. Jeffy, anything you can tell us about young Julie?
So Julie volunteered to help us out today. She heard us on the broadcast a couple of weeks ago, raised her hand for a volunteer spot, and she's going to be doing camera work today.
Seems like a lovely young lady. All right, the puck is in play. Let's talk a little bit about the Arlington defense. Who's back there, Jeff?
So we're going to have Michael Dunning with Dominic Leosa, and interesting, I see Shane Broughton playing on the first line here with Reed Malatesta and Matt Alessi as he sits in the high slot waiting for a play.
Oh, chance there.
So Coach certainly shook up some lines a little bit already. We saw that in Woburn when the Ponders fell behind. He shook the lines up quite early and quite often, and we're seeing that here at the beginning of this game already. Looks like they're working on something in practice.
All right, so Showboat, Michael Dunning, he's number 9 on defense. and he's back there with the captain, Dominic Leosa.
And they both just sandwiched the Wakefield forward trying to break through the defense there.
Right, and here comes now
That's
Dunning.
number 19, Joe O'Brien. He's somebody we want to keep an eye out on Wakefield today.
Dunning, a physical player. Arlington carrying the play. They're putting a lot of pressure on him here early in the first couple of possessions. Wakefield looks to break it out. There's a shot, but it's blocked.
Might have had an offsides there that Wakefield got away with.
Nice pass up the sides.
That's your freshman, Sadowski, coming down the wing.
And Ryan Gilbert
Shot on net.
Ryan Gilbert with a good cross ice pass. All right, who do we got there in the Wakefield net? Let's see who we got. It looks like it is, what number is that kid?
That looks like Jake Barrett. That's number 33. He's looking like one of your senior captains there.
No, I don't think he's a captain, but Jakey Barrett is a senior. And he is, the captains for Wakefield are Oliver Miller, Matthew Moniz, and Brendan Vodka.
I think they added him, Kenny. I'm just looking at his shirt.
Did they
Unless
add
he's
him?
got an old shirt.
Oh, they might have added him. Oh, maybe an old shirt. I don't know. But Oliver's Army.
Ooh, nice shot on net by Gilbert. Almost snuck through the pads.
Oliver Miller, a very tough forward, is one to watch. They call this team Oliver's Army. I don't know if you remember Oliver's Army, that Elvis Costello song.
I think you're dating yourself on that one,
Yeah,
Kenny.
that might be before your time, you young guys, Russ. All right, so nothing, no shots, no real threats so far yet in the contest. Arlington's, let's see now, what line is this out here?
We talked a little bit about Arlington establishing the forecheck. They've done just that. They've got pucks deep. They've established a little bit of a forecheck. They got a couple shots on net. Nothing too threatening, as you mentioned. And, you know, there's a dump in by Wakefield that trickled off Hayes' glove. So we're gonna have Mike Hayes in the net to start today. I would expect them to split the game as they have the first two. We'll certainly see how that plays out as the game unfolds.
Yeah, let's talk about those first two games of the season. Arlington really, Woburn Tanners put the heat on Arlington. I mean, put the hurt on Arlington. Both of those games as they punished them. And there's a loose puck, but it's the puck.
Quick whistle there.
Quick whistle, and I don't know if Mike Geary, the Wakefield coach, is going to like that one. That would have been an opportunity for Wakefield had that whistle not come so quickly, Jeff.
That was a scoring opportunity if the whistle didn't blow. I think Hayes had it covered. There was a little bit of digging. I probably would have blew that whistle too.
Well, you've been doing some reffing yourself, Jeff. I know you've been having a lot of criticism, but I know you've been weathering that storm. I mean, some of your calls a little bit biased for the Arlington side, but that's all right. You're Arlington's homegrown. Oh, there's a shot. It trickled in. That was a dangerous shot there on young Mikey Hayes. Mike Hayes, number 35. He's only a sophomore. Is that right?
That's correct. Both the netminders are sophomores for Arlington, and they're both going to get some action, I'm sure.
All right. So they got the platooning goaltenders, Mike Hayes, and the other goalie is who? Davies?
That's right, Jake Davies.
Jake Davies. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff. Is he not the son of Jackie the Cat, also a famous Arlington goalie from back in the 80s?
You know that.
That's right, Jackie the Cat. They call him Jackie the Kitten. Hopefully, Jackie will get a chance to watch this broadcast a little bit later today.
We tried grabbing Jack for some technical difficulties. We tried having some help. He suggested some things that unfortunately weren't able to happen. So this game will be seen a little bit later on, and unfortunately not live.
I remember one time in high school, Arlington High School, Jack Davies was in net.
There's a turnover in center ice there.
He was going through a very difficult stretch, so they put a cone in net to see if they could have a better goal against average. And I remember that it was close with Jackie the Cat and that cone in net. All right, Arlington with a shot. Went through a screenshot, but a nice save there.
Dunning got that off. That found a way through.
Yeah, but Jacob Barrett saw it the whole way as Dunning ripped it. Young Mikey Dunning, the showboater. Oh, there's a nice hit as number 5, Matt Elwell, put a hit on the Arlington boy. And Wakefield's holding their own. They got some big kids, but they're having a little bit of trouble connecting on their passes.
So here's your first line for Wakefield. There's 19 O'Brien pestering Leosa as he circles the net.
That was a nice fake pass by Dunning as he let it skip over his stick. And he sends it in. There's number 3 is Liam Keneally. And Keneally is a junior forward. He tried to get a shot off. You got to shoot the puck, Jeff. As Gretzky said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. All right, let's take a look at this line. It's Nico Martinez. He's centering number 17, John Snyder, a junior.
So we got to start calling him Sammy. That's what everybody calls him. Well, outside of what Coach calls him, but we can't say that live.
Sammy Snyder, okay.
Dookie Snyder, remember?
Oh, I remember Dookie.
There you go.
All right, so Nico Martinez is centering a line with John Snyder. Who's on that other wing?
And that's Keneally, who just had that last
Liam
chance.
Keneally. Okay, so there's an Arlington line to
You have
watch.
Brendan Flynn back on D with the puck right now. He's going to dump that in the far corner.
Number 14, Brendan Flynn.
And he's out there with Steph Sodaropolis on D. And again, Arlington establishing a pretty good forecheck here.
Now, Brendan Flynn, he's the son of Richie Flynn, right?
Captain Richie Flynn.
Captain Richie Flynn. We salute Captain Richie Flynn from the Arlington Police Department. We love the APD under the leadership of Julie Flaherty. And Arlington Police Department, one of the finest in the state. We stand behind you 100%. 100%. All right, here we go. Arlington boys, there's an offside. The puck trickles in. There's a little bit of a skirmish there. Look at the battle there between number 17, Brendan Vodka. And
he was battling with Shane Broughton there just over the blue line. Shane did a good job getting that puck out of the zone, and we'll have a face-off.
Brendan Vodka, number 17. Let's talk a little bit about him. He's the chili cow. He is a senior captain, and he's a star. He was on the squad last year. 5'11", 160, shoots righty. And he's been a fixture for Wakefield hockey for many, many years. All right, puck goes behind the net. On defense back there for Arlington, number 7, is Cam Desmond. Is he a freshman?
The young Cam Desmond, he's out there with Sean Bradley. This is an all-sophomore freshman line with the big Shane Broughton Jr. out there with him, number 33.
Sean Bradley is a senior, right?
Here's Killian Wright after the puck here. There's Sean Bradley back on defense.
So Desmond's a defender too, right?
Yep, Cam, the son of Paul, who's also played the Sunday night tour.
Well, we'll talk a little bit about that Sunday night league. They got a lot of ex-luminaries on that league. These guys, they're learning to pass the puck, the Piggott brothers, and they play on your line, Russ. That's the scramble for the ball. The puck's sticking out in front. Oh, my goodness.
Desmond got a stick on that.
I'll tell you something, Jeff. What I'm seeing right now is Hazy's got to smother that puck. You can't leave those loose pucks out in front of the net.
Maybe be a little more aggressive, come out, challenge that, and jump on that one.
All right, Arlington looks to break it out, Jeff. Both teams a little bit
James
unsettled.
Eunice fighting to get that puck out of the zone.
Where's Eunice? Number
He's
10?
13.
13.
10 is Killian Wright. He's a freshman. James is a sophomore. So I think that was a matchup they had going there. It was young line against young line, and Wakefield had the better of them on that one. We'll see if they get a chance.
Yeah, listen, you talk about learning to pass the puck. That James Eunice, he's a good passer, but his father, Frank Eunice, we're still working with him on the Sunday Night League to give up that puck. He likes to go coast to coast. He thinks he's young Bobby Orr. He gets the puck back on the defensive end, and he tries to go coast to coast. But, Jeff, he's always getting stripped of the puck, that Frank Eunice. But we're not going to talk about Frankie today. Let's talk about the high school boys.
Arlington's got a matchup here that they like.
Oh, there's a big hit.
Arlington's got a good matchup here, okay? So their first line's out against Wakefield, what looks like their younger fourth line, and we'll see if they can get any chances.
Howie Mellinson, number 8 for Wakefield, put a nice body on one of the young Arlington boys. But here comes Arlington back the other way as Matt Alessi, number 20, first liner.
And Wakefield does a nice job clearing that puck out of the zone.
Yeah, but looking who got back to help out. Number 19, Jake Russell. Did you see that back checking?
He followed him all the way to the net.
I don't know who taught him that, but he got back and he was back checking there, Jeff.
Definitely not his father.
No, we'll talk to you a little bit later about back checking. That's another concept that needs to be worked into the Sunday Night League as the Piggott boys could learn a little bit about that.
And that should go for an icing. Wow, that should have went for an icing.
No. But the refs let it go, and the boys are playing some hockey. Oh, it's a nice upcourt pass.
And now they're gonna wave that one off too, so they gave one back.
That's Drew Fecto, number 84.
So Drew tried to throw one out front there, got picked off by the Wakefield defender. That's a pass you'll see Drew make a lot, trying to go cross seam back against the grain, trying to get the defender to cut in front of the net and leave it behind the short side. Ooh, and Ryan almost picked that pass off. Ryan Gilbert almost had that at the top of the blue line, which is never where you want to turn the puck over.
He's a big boy. Here's a nice.
Speaking of not where you want to turn the puck over.
Right.
That's a cross-ice pass from Fecto that has to have more mustard on it.
Yeah. All right, looking for number 16.
And that almost went for an icing, but the goalie Barrett, who struggled with it, did come out to play it.
Sadowski did a good job skating off the puck there and getting himself open.
And Arlington's going to try to forecheck good here again. Try to keep the puck down low.
All right, neither team with tremendous chances.
Out there. They're coming for a change. So Wakefield's going to have a clean breakout here.
We saw on defense there, Jeff, number 4, Steph Sodaropolis.
Good back check there by Keneally.
What can you tell us about Sodaropolis?
Well, I can tell you, Arlington's going to go for a penalty here. Sammy Snyder got a stick tied up in the skates of 19, O'Brien. He's Wakefield's best player, I believe, and he was causing some issues with Sammy. Moved a little bit on him, faked him out. Sammy just got his stick tied up in the skates, and Arlington's going to be shorthanded here.
All right, let's take a look at the now at the Wakefield power play unit. Okay, on defense it's Evan Simino, and he's back there with Joey Colleton on the defense. And here's Colleton. Colleton lets it rip. But
great block by Leosa.
Yeah. That's the deal. It's Colleton again. Colleton sends it in to, let's see, that's
25,
number 25.
Elmquist.
Kevin Doherty, 25.
They have two 25s.
Well, they got two 25s. That's a trick play. They got two 25s.
That was the lefty. I think that's Elmquist.
All right, Andrew Elmquist. And Arlington doing a good job
play
on the
by
kill
Dominic
here.
to break that pass.
They've also got the senior captain, Matt Moniz, on the power play.
And Brendan Vaca, who you mentioned before, he's on the far side.
Brendan Vaca, the chili cow they call him. And there's a nice clear out.
Michael Dunning was able to clear that one hard.
Yeah.
You can see Alessi just trying to force the defender to one side.
Oh, it's a big hit! Oh, very nice hit, and the fans go wild!
And that's exactly what Dominic's supposed to do. He's supposed to step up, and you know, he might have got a knee into the thigh on that one. That might be a Charlie horse. That's a clean hit.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great hit. Stepped right up as Matt forced him to one side. Dominic's supposed to step up, and that's exactly what happened.
It looked like a buddy pass, Jeff.
A little bit. I'd say it was a great read by our senior captain defender, Dominic, who just poked that one loose at the blue line.
Great shift from Leosa.
Into the ice.
Dominic Leosa, of course, got big shoes to fill. Younger brother of Isabel Leosa.
And AJ.
And AJ Leosa.
Who was on the Ponders.
That's right. Now at UMass Amherst, I think. All right, so Arlington with a great job on the kill. 20 seconds left in the penalty. It's not over yet, but it looks like the Arlington boys are doing a good job on the kill. Dunning shoots it around, but it's kept in. Oh, wicked shot. Gee, that kid ripped it. Who was that? Number 9, Cal Trider. And Trider took a blast on that shot.
And he's one of the 8, 9, 10 seniors we see on this Wakefield team who seem to be scattered around the lineup.
Oh, he ripped that shot. Number 19, Joe O'Brien, as you mentioned, he's flying out there. I just saw him circle in the Arlington zone. He's a big kid, too. So number 19, Joe O'Brien. Back together for Wakefield is Michael Parent, son of Bernie Parent.
Oh, might be Parent. We're not sure. Is he?
Remember Bernie Parent? I don't
Absolutely.
know if you know.
Bernie Parent.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Wakefield breaks it out. Number 5 is
nice
Matt Elwell. Elwell brings it in, tries to get it across. The Arlington boys need a little bit of urgency here, Jeff.
He was looking for O'Brien cutting to the back post. He made a nice move at the top of the blue line here. To beat Sodaropolis, but Flynn was back there to contain the 2-on-1.
Yeah, I got to say, Brendan Flynn did a nice job there getting back and helping out there. And there is some help from Nico Martinez. Nico's not the biggest kid out there, but he's scrappy. Another Arlington defender out there who I like what I'm seeing is this kid, Steph Sodaropolis. What can you tell us about Steph? Number 4. He's wearing Bobby Orr's shirt.
Yep, Steph's playing with Brendan Flynn right now, and unfortunately on that icing, I think they're going to have to stay out there.
Yeah.
Or maybe Coach is choosing to leave them out there. It's all about matchups with Coach Missouri. So he sees something to leave Steph out there with Brendan, with this lineup and this matchup, and we see that a lot from Coach Missouri.
All right, so taking the face-off is number 2, Drew Malatesta. He's out there with number 19, Jake Russell. I'm sure he's a player who's near and dear to your heart, Jeff. And on that same line is Matt Alessi. So this is the number 1 line, at least for today, and they got to get something going here. And here they go.
You know, it's nice to see them playing together. These guys all grew up playing together, and these guys grew up playing all sorts of sports together, and now they get a chance to play together in high school. There's certainly nothing more exciting than to play with your friends and play with the guys you have those relationships with. So
did you see that move by
to watch?
It is. Did you see that move by Moniz?
Yeah,
he had a head of steam.
Moniz is he's flying. These Wakefield guys certainly a little bit crafty here the last couple of minutes.
Hey, listen, they came to play.
Down here on the left side.
They came to play. So Matt Alessi tried to dump it in. It goes all the way back to Leosa. Leosa is back there with number 5.
That's Sean Bradley.
He's
going to play it back over to Dom.
Bradley's a defender?
Yes, and they're going to play it up the wing board to Alessi. And Dom smartly beats his man out of the corner, and he's going to go coast to coast here.
But he can't stuff it in.
That should be a hook, and the ref just threw his arm up. That's a hook right there. Arlington's going to go on the power play here, Kenny.
All right, here we go. First power play of the game for Arlington. Jeff, we're halfway through the first half. Remember now, the MIAA is playing hockey halves this year, and not 3 periods, but 2 halves. So we're halfway through the first half. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster from Arlington Community Media. I'm here with my color commentator, Jeff Russell. Our camera person today is Julie Moscatel. Our producer today, Julie Moscatel. Our key grip today, Julie Moscatel. And our sound mixer today is Julie Moscatel. All right, Arlington, tell us a little bit about the power play here, Jeff. Who do we see?
So right now, taking the face-off was Jack Sadowski, the freshman. That's played back to Leosa, who's walking in and fires high.
Ripped it.
Fires that one high. You got Ryan Gilbert in the corner with the puck now. Fires it back to Leosa, over to Sadowski on the hash wall. Back to Dominic. And here goes Jack with it again.
Arlington being patient here, Jeff.
Down
They're
low
being
to
patient.
Steph Sodaropolis, who you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
And they're working it up top, trying to get the shot that they want.
There's a nice give and go. Oh, here we go. Get a shot on net, boys.
They're trying to free up that seam pass across the slot to Fekdow.
I don't know.
Or they're going to look for a one-timer from the top, and that's just through Dominic's legs.
I don't know, Jeffy. Maybe I'm impatient, but I think you got to get a shot off here somewhere in a power play. A little bit.
Sometimes you wait too long waiting for that perfect one. You want to just fire a couple to the net and see what happens.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And there it is. The shot's goal!
And there you go. That's the freshman Sadowski.
That's the freshman Sadowski.
He had a very nice goal in the first Woburn game. If you remember him going backhand up in the top shelf, he just went on the other side of the net from his forehand. Same spot though, short side. This one up over the glove because Barrett's a lefty, but up over that short side. Yep. And that one also moved the water bottle, similar to what we saw a couple of weeks ago. So they did move it around. They waited for that really nice shot. He was able to walk in with some patience, and he certainly found the spot he was looking for on that one.
Oh, did he ever? He ripped that shot. Now, he saw a nice pass there from the captain, Dom Leosa, who was patient, and but Sadowski really found the seam there.
If you notice, Kenny, Wakefield really backed in on that. They were protecting the house, and that's what you're supposed to do. Work from the top, try to walk the puck in towards the net, and that's exactly what Dominic and Jack were doing up the top, and they got the shot that they wanted. Wow, Malatesta in for a break.
Malatesta, but Barrett said no. But Reedy had a head of steam as he headed towards the net.
Seems like taking these guys wide might be a recipe for success.
Yeah. Now we got Mike Dunning back there with number 14. Brendan Flynn. Flinny is the youngest of Captain Richie Flynn. He's got, of course, Molly, who was a tremendous hockey player. And then Andrew, the oldest. That's right. There's a shot. Oh,
Barrett snagged that one.
Yeah, you know, he had to see that through the screen. That was a good screenshot.
That was labeled for the same place that Sadowski just put his, but Barrett saw that the whole way through a screen, and he was able to snag that.
We have a score of 1-0 here as we go down under 9 minutes in the first half. And here comes Arlington.
Pass by Alessi.
Oh, and a little bit of fancy stuff there from Jake Russell.
Probably a little too much. Maybe fire that like he just did there.
But he took another good shot. I see some good pop in the step today from young Jake Russell. He's playing some good hockey. And only the third game of the season this year, Jeff. Arlington looking for their first win in a shortened COVID season. But the boys look okay today.
Yeah, and having 15, 16 days without a game, probably shaking off a little bit of rust, but I know Coach works them hard in practice, and it looks like they're up for the challenge today so far.
Yeah, well, they took the 2-goal. I remember in our first broadcast, Jeff, they took a 2-goal lead, and they ended up losing 5-2. So you never can get too confident in hockey, and also you remember that 2-0, obviously, the most dangerous score in sports.
That's right. That 2-goal lead is a tough one. Momentum is easy to think you have, and then it gets taken away. And let's see if Arlington can hang on to the momentum that they developed here with that 1-0 lead here.
All right, up on the wing, number 13, Matt Monese was looking for the headman pass. He didn't get it. He's a little frustrated. He stays out on the ice. Matt Monese has got some tremendous wind and tremendous speed. He also has been a fixture for Wakefield hockey for many years. All right, Wakefield goes with the change. It's going to be our first look at number 24, Bobby DeFeo. Bobby is only a sophomore.
So it looks like they're going with their third line, and Arlington, they're going to match lines here, and they're going to throw out their third line. And that just shows how confident Coach Missouri is with his depth in this team. Not to have to rotate back up to the first or second line for a matchup here. He's just going to keep rolling, and he feels confident with where he is with his lines.
All right, Wakefield looks to break it out. Nice job staying onside by Cal Trider, taken deep into the Arlington zone. Cam Desmond, the freshman, tried to put a body on one of the Wakefield boys, but he whiffed. And now Desmond is in the corner in a battle that he wins. Tries to send it up the boards, which he does, to number 33.
That's
Shane Broughton.
Back around to Bradley here. Let's see if they can get this one out of the zone. And Bradley does a nice job just getting it off the glass. It doesn't go for an icing. It forces the Wakefield player to play the puck. And what do you know? It comes right back to Sean. He's able to patiently get it over to his partner, and we're out of the zone. Although Wakefield just threw it back in, and we're chasing.
Back to get it is the freshman, Cam Desmond. Jeff, I like what I see from Cam Desmond. He is only a freshman, but he is not afraid. Certainly, he's very much in the mix. Oh, so Kevin Doherty is number 15.
That again shows the depth there. Coach is willing to throw his freshman D out there against Wakefield's line. So good confidence in the young freshman.
All right, it's dumped in by number 8, Howie Mellinson. Mellinson, I'm seeing some good stuff from today for Wakefield. Back on defense, back to get it on his horse is number 22, Joe Colleton.
And you can see Cam coming to the bench a little winded. He was content to ice that one. Arlington will get a face-off here. And being the home team, Kenny, not really a bad play. They're able to get the matchups they want, having the last change. So Coach will throw out the line he wants to match against Wakefield, who looks like they're going with their top guys with Elwell, Rosini, and O'Brien. So Arlington countered with Russell, Alessi, and Malatesta.
Now, if I'm Coach Mike Geary from Wakefield, I'm seeing some good stuff so far. They're very much in the game. You know, when you come into, there's another loose puck out in front of there. You know, Jeff, when you come into the Mecca to play Arlington, you got to have your troops fired up to stay competitive. And I think Geary has done a good job with that. The Wakefield boys have been very much in the game today. And it's anyone's game as we come down to the
turnover, almost a giveaway right there in the slot. You never want to turn the puck over in the house or at those blue lines, and Wakefield turned it over there. Might have been from some good pressure from the Arlington forecheck, and they were able to get a decent chance there.
All right, so Mike Geary has got to be a little bit pleased.
And here you see O'Brien racing with Leosa, and he's able to out-muscle him for the puck.
Oh, but he got back on D.
Stefano Sodaropolis came over to help out, but there you saw the burst of speed from O'Brien. From Wakefield, who was able to burst down that right wing side.
Now, Steph Sodaropolis, you got to say that 10 times fast. Here comes Wakefield.
And that's O'Brien making a nice cross-ice breakout pass there. That's offsides.
He kept with it, but he pulled off offsides.
Tough to hear these refs' whistles, but he was all over it. He had that one well before we did.
So which one is 25? Is that Kevin Doherty, or is he?
25 is Almquist. 25's the lefty. That's Almquist.
Almquist.
And I believe Doherty's 15. They just might have had a typo on the sheet we have, Kenny, that said 25.
Almquist. They got him from Sweden, the Swedish league, right? Almquist? Or is he from Norway? I forget. All right, here we go. We're down 5.5 minutes left in the first period.
You're guaranteeing a Scandinavian, though.
Yeah, exactly. As I was mentioning, Mike Geary only in his second season, Jeff, at the helm. Now, last season, in his first season, Geary brought the Wakefield Warriors to an 11-6 record last year. He was a defenseman at Linfield High. He's Linfield's favorite son. Linfield High School class of 2001 is Mike Geary. He played football, though, interestingly, at St. Anselm's. He was a guard, a trapping guard. He could also pull.
That's some great prep work there, Kenny. It's always nice when a local guy, comes back to the area and wants to give back and help out. And it seems like these Wakefield kids play for him. So very disciplined. Very hard-working, energetic, and it seems like he's got them going in the right direction.
Well, he's got some great help this year. I don't know if you heard, Jeff, but he's got Robert LeBurge with him, also in his second season, and also
that could have been a late hit there. That was Fektow who got the backhand off, and he took a hit after he took that shot, and that easily could have been late.
So Gary's got LeBurge with him also in his second season. This whole coaching staff. He's also got Joey Markey also in his second season. So The Wakefield team is certainly one to watch as they're very much in this game. We're under 5 minutes left in the first half.
And there's your captain Barrett, the goalie, smothering that one. We'll have a face-off down here, Kenny.
Arlington clinging to a 1-goal lead, and
we talked about that momentum, right? Arlington had that had a lot of momentum in the first 5 or 6 minutes. You know, they force a power play. They end up getting a goal off of it, and we talked about trying to maintain that momentum, but Wakefield has punched back, and they are certainly right in this hockey game.
Yeah, and there's some very, very good forechecking by number 2, Oliver Miller. They call this team Oliver's Army. They're here to stay. All right, here goes the puck. Arlington tries to break it out. They can, as it's kept in very nicely by Cal Trider. This Wakefield team's got some very, very good players, Jeff.
So again, this is your matchup that both coaches are content to go with, and Sammy Snyder there on the forecheck.
Puck skips over the stick of number 16, Matt Burns. Matt Burns is 6'1". He's a junior, big boy.
So there's a relatively soft chance from the side net. Hayes was able to smother it. We'll have a face-off here.
All right, Burns back on defense for the Warriors. He's back there with number 13, Moniz. Moniz is listed. No, that's not Moniz. Excuse me. That's number 12, Evan Simino. All right, Wakefield comes back the other way. Beautiful weave, but over to help. That was a nice weave there by
So that's a lot of traffic.
Oh, it's a big hit.
Your hands are way up.
Oh, the hands were up, though, Jeff.
I thought so, Kenny. But
yeah, that's Bobby DeFeo. And DeFeo
they're letting him play a little bit today.
Yeah, Bobby could have gone to the sin bin there, but the refs let it go. And the Wakefield boys in to get it at full speed, number 5, Matt Elwell. And I'll tell you right now, Gary's getting 100% out of his boys today, and the Arlington boys have got to get a little bit more aggressive.
So Wakefield's moving the puck around. They're getting shots to the net. They're getting some traffic. Arlington's going to be content to throw this down the ice, but it's not going to go for icing.
Nope, it's not. All right, Jakey Russell out there with Drew Malatesta. That's Drew, right?
No, that's
Reed.
Reed.
Excuse me, Reed, yeah.
The younger brother of Drew.
All right.
Turn your back. Oh, right up the feet. That's a tough pass to catch.
The proud father is Greg Malatesta. Also one who could use a little schooling on moving the puck. Of course, Jen Goodwin, the proud mother, fantastic athlete in her own right. She was a softball player at UNH. She might have also played another sport there as well.
Back to Dominic.
The lovely Jen Goodwin.
Just try to get some pucks to the net here.
All right, we're
Again,
down.
over to Dominic, who creates some space for himself by moving his feet as he's catching that pass.
And look at him get back.
And he's got a tough challenge to get back. That's O'Brien, who we've already seen beat Dominic with some really good speed racing for a puck earlier. So, again, one to watch out for O'Brien with that speed.
All right, Brendan Flynn, number 14, back on defense now with the captain, Dominic Leosa. And Arlington goes for the change. There's a good shift by young Jakey Russell. He's got some great pop in his step today. And, there's a big hit. But he got right up. Reed got right up, but he got
Reed
buried.
Reed did a good job getting in front of the body, playing on the defensive side of the puck.
Yeah.
And O'Brien was able to push him down, but Arlington kept the puck in. We were able to hang on to that.
It's good stuff, Reed. Good stuff.
The fans are just going crazy up here today, Kenny.
Oh, there's electricity in the air. There is electricity in the air as there is a fan. I don't know if, Julie, if you can get the camera on that fan over there, directly diagonal. Look on those stands over there. Who is that guy?
I believe that's Partridge. He might be one of the assistant Arlington coaches doing some scouting down on the other side here.
Look at that, Julie. Our camera woman today from Arlington Community Media Sports, Julie Moscatel, Nay Russell. The 3 Muscatels, they call her. All right, Arlington with a chance here, but no. And Wakefield looks to break it out the other way. Nice.
So we're going to change that with the 4 kids. We'll call her the 4 Muscatels.
The 4 Muscatels, all right.
I like it.
All right, great forecheck there. Look at that, Jeff.
Yeah, that's Moniz, who you talk a lot about,
Oh,
Kenny, and he had a good
captain.
forecheck going there. But Brendan Flynn was able to make a nice patient play, drop the puck off behind the net to his partner, who was able to come up the other side, and Arlington was able to have a clean breakout.
They were, but when you get forechecking like that, good things can happen, and it was a nice play by Flynn. But Moniz is obviously a huge talent for the Wakefield Warriors. Arlington passing it back up, and there's a chance here, but great defense. Oh, could have been a hook, and he let it go.
Yeah, I think there might have been 2 calls there if you wanted to hold on the stick there. I think Jack might have embellished that one just a little bit, trying to draw the penalty.
Yep, I think so. Jack Sadowski having a good first period for Arlington. We're coming down to under a minute left in the first half. And Arlington dumps it in. Alessi.
Oh, it hit the ref.
He plays it off the ref's skate. Oh, a nice hit by number 12, Evan Simino. All right, we're coming down to the end of the first half. Arlington looking to get a shot. Just got to take care of the puck here, Jeff. Go into the first period with a
with a lead here, 1-0.
With a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it seems like both teams are content to play that one out in the corner. Barrett grabs his water bottle off the top of the net, and we will casually head to intermission here with Arlington clinging to that 1-0 lead.
All right, so we will break now for intermission. Jeff and I will be back in a few minutes before the start of the second half from Arlington Community Media Sports. I'm your sports broadcaster, Ken Kohlberg. I am here with my color commentator, Jeff Russell. We will be back shortly. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for second period action from the Mecca, the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington, Massachusetts, as the ever so tough but very young Arlington Spy Ponders looking for their first win of the season, flush with sophomores and freshmen. And we're here for second period action. I'm here with my color commentator, Jeff Russell. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster. Jeff, what are the Arlington boys going to need to do to try to come out today with a victory?
So we talk a lot about momentum, Kenny. We saw Arlington steal that first chunk of momentum. They established that forecheck that we talked about being so important for them to start this game off the right way. They were able to do that. They ended up on the power play, and they ended up netting that first goal. But right after that, Wakefield punched back. They were able to grab that second bit of momentum, and they pretty much contained the Ponders for the rest of the way. I would say they had some chances going down the stretch to tie this one. Hayes was able to stand up to the chance down there, to the contest down there, the challenge, I should say, down there. And, you know, to start this second period, there's a chunk of momentum just waiting to be grabbed. And that first 5 minutes of every period, I think, is crucial. Again, we're going to have to get some pucks deep, establish that forecheck, and you can hear these guys banging on the boards. It looks like they're ready to go.
All right, let's see if Arlington can get some momentum going here, Jeff, as the fans are going wild. Puck drop second period from the Eddie Burns Arena in Arlington, Massachusetts. I noticed that the teams are both going, Jeff, in the same direction this period.
Yes, they do. And as we thought, Jake Davies is going to take the second round of action here in net, and he kicks that one out nicely as he came out to challenge that from the top of the crease.
Jake Davies, the son of Jackie the Cat, has got all the pressure on him as he's got a 1-goal lead. But I'll tell you right now, Father Jackie was never one to succumb to pressure.
I've coached Jake Davies my whole life. He's actually born the same day as my son, Jake Russell. They've been good friends. And, you know, Jake's never one to shy down from a challenge, and he's going to be poised in there. He's going to be confident. And, you know, just like Mike, these two sophomores, they're a little bit more wise beyond their years, I'd say.
Very nice. There's Russell. He dumps it in behind the net. It goes behind Jacob Barrett, and Wakefield. Oh, beautiful pass. A beautiful pass.
That's a nice play. That's Monez. Monez coming down for a shot attempt there.
Yeah,
that was able to be deflected wide.
Very nice. So the Wakefield boys looking to come out with a little bit of urgency here. They can't clear it out of the zone. It's kept in the zone by number 16, Jack Sadowski. Sadowski's got
he fires it towards net. I think that was a pass to Fektow, a shot pass looking for a deflection in front.
Now Sadowski's got the only goal of the game. Is that right?
That's right. That was a nice goal on the power play. And, you know, you might want to see Brendan keep that puck in the zone there. He just stepped outside the zone, and Arlington was going to have to come out of the zone to tag up on the offsides.
Yeah, we got a nice communication.
But there's a nice breakout pass from Brendan, and we're going to have a breakaway here from Sadowski.
Sadowski shot. Save! Oh, Barrett robbed him with the glove.
Great save by Barrett. What a nice pass by Brendan Flynn up the seam. So Gilbert made a pass on the breakout. Back to the defenseman Flynn, who was able to fire it through the middle of the ice to Sadowski, who snuck in between and behind both Wakefield defenders. He opted for the quick snapshot, trying to get maybe under the arm or over the glove, not sure, but Barrett was up for the challenge. He was able to contain that.
Oh my goodness, that's the save of the year that we've seen. Jacob Barrett. Let's see, what year is Barrett? Oh, he's a senior. Good, we won't see him next year. He was something. He's been something else. He's probably got a handful of maybe 10 saves already today. There's a nice battle to keep it in.
And man, you talk about momentum, so that can go both ways there. Arlington certainly with the better chance here and a great opportunity to grab the momentum. But with a save like that, your goalie provides some momentum for your squad.
Exactly.
So we'll see who can rise after that.
Well, we'll see. It'll be interesting if Wakefield, if that save that you mentioned by Barrett can spark the Wakefield boys to maybe try to get a goal. But the Wakefield boys have really not gotten a lot of shots on net today. They're playing with a lot of spirit, but they haven't got a lot of chances. All right, number 14 for Arlington, Brendan Flynn back on defense. He's back there with number 7.
That's Desmond and Flynn together. They're going to work together and try to come up the ice together. There's another try from Flynn up the middle, looking for Martinez for a dump at the red line, but that missed Martinez's stick. It's going to go for an icing, and both teams will take this opportunity to make a change.
So Cam Desmond, number 7, it looks like young coach Missouri, Johnny Missouri, has got a lot of defenders, Jeff. He's got Dunning and Leosa, but he's also got Sean Bradley and Desmond and Flynn, Sodaropolis. I mean, that's a deep squad. Oh, beautiful hit.
Yeah, that was certainly a position in the offseason that coach was looking to strengthen, and he's been working out several people back there.
Oh, what a pass by Simino.
He's going to find the combination that he thinks works for him.
That's
a nice play by Dunning.
Oh, it's a big hit. I love the Wakefield boys. They're very physical, and I like number 12 a lot is Evan Simino. Simino's having a tremendous game. Look at him skate back. Simino can really. Oh, it's a nice hit.
He stood up Jake Russ pretty good there.
Yeah, Matt Burns. All right, so this Wakefield defenders, a lot of good defenders out on the floor today, Jeff. As we're here at the Ed Burns Arena, that's going to come back for a face-off in the Wakefield zone.
Similar play that Arlington just made, Kenny. You know, Wakefield was looking for that stretch pass. They had the open wing, but bounced over his stick. That one will go for icing, and Arlington will now have the chance for the offensive face-off.
All right, puck face-off in the Wakefield zone. Back for Arlington, number 16 on the forward side. Jack Sadowski looking to keep it in. Great forechecking there to try to keep it in for Arlington is number 6, Ryan Gilbert.
Oh, Flinney throws one to net.
Yeah.
And they had some traffic there, and that one just rang off the side.
Little push from behind by Carlton, but the ref got, oh, it's a big hit by number 17.
Yeah, Vodka went right through the young Cam Desmond there, but that's a good play by Desmond. You either play the puck or you get the body. It doesn't matter if you go down. He played body, and that was a good play, as you saw Jake Davies make a nice save there, again at the top of his crease.
I like Vodka. Davies has no problem with that one as he smothers it.
He's going to corral that one as Wakefield chucks one in from beyond the blue line, and they had some pressure coming towards him. Elects to hang on.
Yeah, Matt Moniz was putting some pressure on Davies, so Davies wisely held on to the puck. He could have flicked it into the corner. That could have caused a problem.
Oh, and interesting here, you're going to see Wakefield out there with Moniz and Almquist and Vodka, and Arlington's going to stick with James Eunice, Killian Wright, and Shane Broughton, who's there pressuring the puck real hard.
Oh, my goodness. Shane Broughton had a head of steam.
Ref calls a deflection there. It's no icing. Almquist is heading back there to attack Flynn.
Nice save by Davies, and
Another
he's right
good
up.
save by Davies, right out at the top of his crease. Good positioning there. He seems confident right now. Good job by Killian Wright. Good angle coming to attack that.
What do we got here? Slash? No? Someone going to the sin bin. It looks like number 10.
Number 10, Killian Wright's going to go
freshman.
For interference. I think he might have banged into somebody who didn't have the puck. I'm not sure I saw interference.
Well, Killian Wright.
We don't have instant replay here, Kenny, so we can't send that one to Toronto.
Well, all we know is that young Killian Wright, the freshman, is going to the sin bin, and he'll get him a Killian's Red, Killian Wright. I don't know if you remember Killian's Red. You remember Killian's Red? They still make Killian's Red?
I'm not sure, Kenny, but I do remember those.
Very underrated ale.
And Michael Dunning's limping up the ice here. He blocked that one somewhere in the midsection. He's
Julie
holding
likes
on
the
to his
Killian's
stomach.
Red. She remembers them from her days at UNH. She'd be pounding those Killian's Reds. All right, so Killian Wright is in the sin bin, and the Wakefield boys, let's get another look at their power play. Who do they got out there? They got, let's see.
Here's O'Brien.
Flicked away.
That one steered away by Davies.
Joey O'Brien took a shot on that. He's out there with number 14.
So that's
14. Ryan Rossini.
That's Rossini and Elwell out there.
Ryan Ross.
You got Colleton on the backside. He's collecting the puck from Barrett behind the net right now.
That's right.
And he's out there with Simino, who you've mentioned quite a bit today.
Ryan Rossini. And there's Matt Elwell. He's goal hanging.
And they do give it right to O'Brien. He's going to go coast to coast.
Good defense
that
back
one's
there.
deflected nicely. Contained,
Very nice job by
Dunning.
Showboat. Mike Dunning. Now, Michael Dunning, of course, he's playing it. Can't keep it in. Michael Dunning, of course, the younger brother of the proud older sister, Kayla Dunning. We got to love Kayla. Kayla, an outstanding. Oh, big save by Davies as he kicked it away. Jeffy, he flashed the pad on that save.
I keep saying this, Kenny, but he is way outside the top of his crease on those shots that are coming from outside and up high, and that's exactly where you want to see your netminder.
I think he flashed the pad.
He did flash the pad. That was labeled for that post, and he was able to make that save because of how far out he was. He attacked the shooter. The defenseman is keeping him to the outside.
Your father Jackie's going to be watching that save on instant replay.
Jack probably would have flashed a two-pad stack on that. No matter where it is, he's two-pad stacking.
Oh, I don't know. I remember that game when they put the cone in there for Jackie, but not doing the same for Jake. At least not yet. All right, pinned over on the boards to go get it for Wakefield. Wakefield trying to keep it in. They got number 2.
That looked like a shot, but he was passing that one. That's certainly a tough one to corral.
Oliver Miller is out there, and Oliver's Army, and it's smothered up by Davies.
So the penalty's going to end here. We're going to get a face-off. We'll reset 5-on-5. Arlington will be able to put out the line that they want now.
There we go.
And you know what? Coach keeps Killian right out there, and you know what that is? That's nothing more than him saying, you know what, Killian, wasn't really a tough penalty. Nothing you did wrong there. You're not sitting a shift. You're not in trouble. In fact, you've been playing well. Get back out there, dig in, and go play wing for me.
Great observation. I love it. Well, Missouri's been a class act in Arlington for years. Of course, he was a player himself back in the day at Princeton. Oh, big save by Davies again. He didn't know where it went.
He didn't know where it was. He thought he had that one.
But he made the save.
And the defensemen were able to clear the rebound for him and contain the sticks and the bodies in front. And Killian's got some speed. Let's see if he can show it here.
And of course, Coach Missouri, the proud father of young Anthony Missouri, a tremendous talent last year for Arlington.
Of course, that Super 8 championship team.
Yeah, we miss young Anthony. Always love her to say hello. He's been helping out with the team. Nice fake there. Dips.
Oh, boy.
The adventure.
Almost a turnover there in the house.
Steph Sodaropolis. Oh.
And we're going to have an offsides here.
Offsides call.
Wakefield was not able to tag up, and that's going to go for an offsides. Let's see if Arlington can settle down here for a second.
Good shift by Drew Fecto, as Fecto's got some pop in his step.
He's been a very consistent player the first 3 games for Arlington. Arguably one of their most consistent skaters the first 3 games.
All right, Keneally out there with Shane Broughton.
Oh, great pickoff here by Nico.
Here comes
Martinez
Nico the other way.
smartly dumps it in. They're going to try to establish this forecheck again.
Nico's spanked off the puck.
So there's Keneally who leaves it for Martinez.
Simino is only a junior. I mean, he's been outstanding today. My goodness. Top defender.
Simino's made a couple of nice passes up the middle, a couple stretch passes, and he is solid back there.
Yeah, you know, he's a physical player, but he's got tremendous skills.
He's logging minutes on the power play, penalty kill.
He plays the man. He's like an old Brad Park type. All right, Reed Malatesta gets out there, and he almost kept it in.
He almost picked that one off.
I like the energy. I like the energy for Reed Malatesta. puck trickles around the boards, where it's taken by Jakey Russell.
Great hit by Matt Alessi on Almquist there. Wow, they're going to call that interference. The puck was bouncing right in his feet.
What happened there, Jeff?
The ref's going to call that interference. I thought Almquist had the puck in his feet. I thought that was a great play. But Alessi's going to go to the box, and Arlington's going to have to kill another penalty.
Oi, all right, let's see if they can kill another one. He's got Wisely Simino back there, who's having a heck of a game. He's back there with Joe Colliton on defense. Number 17, Brendan Vodka, the captain, is on forward.
And they're going to go with your boy Moniz and Almquist.
That's
so
right.
That second unit, it looks like, for Wakefield here.
A very tough line for Wakefield.
There's
and there's a nice play by
able to dig it out of the corner.
Look at him go.
Look at his speed.
He's got some jets, but on the hunt. Oh, nice.
That's your boy Simino.
Simino is really having some fun today.
Takes the
How
body.
great is it, Jeff, for the boys to be back on the ice today, getting a game in? Oh, it's a nice hit. Jake Russell put a nice body on this play it around.
Oh, good play by Dominic. He was able to recognize the stick position.
And here comes Jake back the other way.
You got a 2-on-2 here with Jake and Reed.
Puck goes behind the net.
Reed's going to leave it for Russell. Who gets
tried,
hit by Moniz in the corner.
Yeah, and another little hit.
Oh, Malatesta
Oh, the game's getting... This
punishes
game...
Almquist as he jumps off.
Attaboy, Reedy!
Oh, this one's getting physical. The ref goes down.
This game's getting physical.
Big collision with Dunning
Reed
in the corner.
Malatesta put a hit on Almquist.
And there's some momentum here on the penalty kill as Arlington's able to fire it down.
Very good hockey as Arlington is on the kill. 30 seconds left on the penalty to Alessi. We're coming down to 12 minutes left in the first half. Arlington clinging to a 1-goal lead. Jake Davies in net, the son of Jack. Oh, another save by Davies.
Nice
Jeff, I'll tell you
save.
right now, Davies has got a handful of saves.
Yeah, he seems very poised right now. That's what you want to see right now, especially with just a 1-goal lead.
Tremendous action here today from
Got about
the
10
Mecca.
seconds left here on this penalty kill. If Arlington can hold off here, maybe that's what sparks these guys, gives them a little bit of momentum here going back 5-on-5. And just as you say it, O'Brien has a great chance from the side that Davies
he's
is
the real
equal to
deal.
the task.
Oh, yeah. O'Brien is the real deal. Big kid. He stands 5'11", 175 pounds, right-hand shooting junior. And
certainly seems to be one of the catalysts to their offense.
absolutely. Good shift from number 6 there, Ryan Gilbert, number 6. All right, face-off taken by Ryan Rossini.
Oh, and Arlington jumped the gun here. Coach is extremely stressful on face-offs and positioning. And you can see Fecto trying to jump the seam, trying to get to the shooter. Wakefield's trying to win it back to the shooter. Arlington's inside wing here is trying to sneak through that slot to block that shot. And Arlington wins the draw.
All right, puck trickles around. Alessi is out of the sin bin, and with the puck, he makes a nice cross-ice pass.
That's Fecto.
To Fecto. Alessi is now flying. He did not like being in the bin, and he's a bull in a china closet now. All right, the Arlington boys looking to keep it in. We're coming down to under 12 minutes in the period. Number 21, Michael
not a bad pass there by Stefanos.
Perrant thought again.
Good play by Brendan Flynn here.
Here comes
Who's going to
Flinny.
step up? What's he going to do with
Oh,
this?
nice pass by
Sadowski,
Flinny.
the freshman,
Oh,
ripped
what a pass by Flynn, as the captain would be
Wow.
proud.
Great stick by Matt Burns, the defenseman. Big, tall kid. Got his long reach to deflect that shot by Sadowski. It was a really nice setup play by Brendan Flynn, who intercepted that pass in the neutral zone, took his ice, gained the zone, made a nice pass to Sadowski, who may have got it off a little bit too late, allowing Burns to get his stick on that.
Yeah, he deflected it. All right, Sammy Snyder is out there with Nico Martinez, the senior, and Liam Keneally. Let's see if these boys can get something going. On the defense for Arlington at the moment, number 7, young Cam Desmond. And Cam is back there with, who's that on the right
That's
there?
Dominic. That's your
there's
captain, Dominic.
So
Leosa.
Dominic can play both sides, huh?
Yes, wherever the other defenseman is most comfortable, you'll probably see Dom take the challenging side.
Well, great leader is Dominic Leosa. He's been fantastic this year. Younger brother of Izzy.
You see the patience there from
Leosa,
Dominic to hang on to
UVM.
that puck, and Arlington easily able to walk it out of the zone when it's on Dom's stick.
And of
Makes
course
a nice pass over to Cam, right to Nico. We're going to tip that one in.
We'll talk a little bit about the lovely Beth Leosa and Vin Leosa, is Arlington royalty. Lovely Beth Leosa. All right, there's a nice play. Nice cover there by number 7, Cam Desmond.
Desmond makes a smart play. Doesn't need to overhandle that just inside the blue line. Get the puck out of the zone. Now we're in the zone, and he actually gets the puck as he gains his ice, closes the gap, gets over the blue line, and the puck comes right to him as Wakefield had tried to clear it, and he's able to fire one to the net. Barrett hangs on. We'll grab a face-off.
Yeah, Barrett did a nice job there, not letting that loose puck trickle out. He smothered it because Arlington boy was right on that puck. All right, face-off taken by young Reed Malatesta. He's out there with Matt Alessi on his left wing and young Jake Russell on the right. Back on the right defense is Dominic Leosa, the senior captain, number 8, and number 7, Cam Desmond.
So I'm not sure quite what the referee was talking to both coaches about right there. May have been mask related in the environment we're in now, but here we have Malatesta. Great pass out to Alessi as Russell cycled one down to Malatesta in the corner. And that's a nice back check by Russell to get in front of the hands of 19.
Barrett made a beautiful save there. I'm telling you, this Wakefield team has a nice cadre of solid players. And I'll tell you right now, this Jacob Barrett Sr., he's been outstanding. Oh, nice pass! Oh,
that's a hook. He couldn't even get a shot off.
It looked like a hook.
He couldn't even get a shot off. He got hooked down.
Oh, my color commentator, Jeff Russell.
Unbelievable.
Jeff Russell getting a little emotional.
Right in front of the net. That's a scoring chance.
Oh, Mr. Russell didn't like it. Here comes Alessi the other way. He's mixing it up in the corner. And there's a scrum.
It's a little bit too early in this period to let that one go, Kenny. 9 minutes left.
Oh, here comes Reed the other way.
And Reed's going to get another shot at it.
He shot it wide. He shot it wide.
The hockey gods gave him another chance with a nice opportunity right in front of the net.
Nice shift, boys. Nice shift.
And Arlington's established that forecheck here. Let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
We're under 10 minutes. We're under 9 minutes, Jeff. This one is really going to be this one is intense.
And they are just firing it down into the Wakefield zone, and they are putting pressure on these defenders.
What a game. Ryan Gilbert is out there, number 6, with number 84, Drew Fechtel. And
that's what happens when you get a lot of pressure on these guys. They're content to ice it as Simino just fires at the length of the ice as Wakefield tries to settle down, regroup, and slow the momentum down that Arlington just grabbed.
Right, Sadowski. He's got the only goal of the game today. All right, so let's see what they're going to do out here for.
Well, he's out there taking the face-off now. Gilbert on that wall side. He's going to try to come through here for a shot. You might see Fechtel sneak in there and try to tip one back to him. That's a play that I know they work on.
Yeah.
And instead, we're going to get a shot from the point.
Another save. Barrett is locked in there.
And that's what they're
Barrett's
looking for.
esophagus. Puck goes offsides. They kept it in. Oh,
that was offsides. Gilbert just got stuck in the knee.
The intensity is in the air.
He just got slashed in the leg, but they're not going to see that one.
Good. My color commentator today, Jeff Russell, he's a little like Johnny Most.
Jabbed him.
He's pro home team.
He just got jabbed in the knee, but both refs were not paying attention.
Ooh. He does come limping off, Ryan Gilbert. But he stays out there as Mizzou keeps him out there.
Yeah, again, that's the psychological game the coach is going to show, right? He wants him to play tough. He wants him to be okay. He knows he's all right, and he's going to have him skate this one off.
Well, Mizzou, as I mentioned, he's a sage.
And
he's
there
done
he goes.
a great
He's
job.
flying in there, right?
He's got a couple of Super 8 championships.
And he's going to hit this kid. You watch. Or he's going to take the puck and make a
Oh,
play.
it's a big hit. Nice hit by number 13, Moniz, as Moniz pasted one of the Arlington boards
That was Gilbert
against
who
the
he hit,
boards.
who went in hard on the
Oh,
forecheck.
there's a nice little elbow there to the kidney.
So
Number
Sadowski
84,
dumps one deep. Oh, it bounced off Barrett's glove. He had a tough time catching that one.
This game is getting physical, Jeff. Not that it hasn't been, but these
You know,
boys
you
are
got
playing.
7 minutes left, Kenny. Puck's
Yeah.
been down this end a while. Arlington's got a lot of pressure on them right now.
They're
So
playing.
Wakefield's going to try to hit and claw and scratch and grind any way they can. And that's
good
going to be
defense.
offside.
So you know what? Very good defense there, Jeff, by number 14, Brendan Flynn. What he did was he played the body and he created the offsides.
It was a great angle. You're right. He took the angle, forced the guy to make a move at the blue line, and the Wakefield left wing, I think it was Moniz, was offsides here on the near side.
All right, so Wakefield goes with the line with Howie Mellinson on the left wing. Mellinson's had a good game.
So it looks like both teams are looking to grab a breather right now, Kenny. We got the freshman out there, Killian Wright, with Sammy Dookie Snyder.
Yeah, he's got the
Arlington's
Duke.
got one of their seniors, Martinez, in the middle there. Very smart defensive player. And, of course, their senior captain, Leosa, on the backside to give them a little bit of strength on the
Here's a
backside.
3-on-2 break.
Here's Wright. I said he had some speed, and he takes that one to the
No!
net. Sammy Snyder! Sammy Snyder just put one in. Wow, Sammy Snyder
Number
just
17, the Duke.
he just batted that one out of the air,
That's going to
Kenny.
be demoralizing for Wakefield.
You saw Killian Wright use his speed we talked about. He went wide, and he was content just to throw it to the net.
Yeah,
It deflected off of
baby.
somebody, and Sammy Snyder was able to bang that one in just underneath the crossbar. Definitely not a high stick. Great hand-eye coordination by Sammy Duke Snyder. That's his first career goal. I'm sure they're going to be talking about this one tonight, Kenny.
Snidely whiplash hits it out of the mid-ice, waist high, and you're right, the Duke made it happen.
And they're going to leave him out there. This is called a momentum shift.
Yeah.
You score the goal, you're all jacked up. Let's keep him out there. See if they can get another one.
Big momentum for Arlington as now Coach Geary has got to get his boys fired up. They're running out of time. There's a sense of urgency now for Wakefield, and Arlington has really got to play some physical hockey here and keep the puck out of their zone, not take any big chances, Jeff.
It's called managing the puck, Kenny. That's all it is. Manage the puck. No critical turnovers. Jake Davies will tie up almost everything he sees. We'll work the changes. Oh, wow, and
it trickled in!
it just hit a defender in front. They just threw it to the net, Kenny. It hit a defender in the back and bounced in randomly over the shoulder. Absolutely nothing Davies could have done.
We got a ball game.
Absolute random deflection.
It looks like the goal's going to be credited to number 2, Oliver Miller. Oliver's Army is here to stay. Oliver's Army is on their way.
And all of a sudden, it's a one-game hockey game.
Oliver's very pleased, number 2, the senior captain. And so the big line of Oliver Miller is gonna stay out there with Cal.
So Kenny, you mentioned this earlier. You throw pucks to the net and
Oh,
good
yeah.
things happen.
Well,
right?
that's what you got to do.
Killian Wright just threw a puck to the net. It deflected up in the air, and we were able to bat one home.
Yeah.
And down the other end comes Wakefield. They're in the corner of the rink, the hardest place to score a goal. They throw into the net, and it deflects randomly off of a body and into the back of the net.
Right, and there's a nice save there by Jacob Barrett. I will say one thing about Barrett, Jeff, is he tends to see the puck very well through the screenshots, which is a very difficult thing to do. You know, these screenshots with 2 or 3 bodies in front of you, it's hard to see the puck.
I do notice Semino out there with Colleton, and their defensemen are probably doing a good job moving the Arlington forwards out. Wow, Jake Russell was able to get a stick on that on the faceoff.
But Barrett is
throwing
locked
right
in
on
back
Barrett.
there.
But he's seeing it well.
Barrett is locked in back there. All right, here we are, third period action, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster from Arlington Community Media. I'm here with my color commentator, Jeff Russell. We are in second period action, but there's only 2 halves. So second half action, 6 minutes left. Arlington now with a 2-1 lead. And it has been a very intense contest here at the Mecca, the Eddie Burns Arena. Your camera woman today, Julie Moscatel, doing a fine job for Arlington Community Media. We're very grateful to the local cable sports network for broadcasting today's game. We had a little technical. Oh, it's a nice hit!
Nice hit by Dominic.
Dominic put a nice hit.
Stood him up nice.
Stood up O'Brien.
Oh, Jake Russ with a nice hit in the corner.
Ooh!
Wow. Again,
dangerous.
Throw it to the net. Good things happen.
Yeah. Oh, that's broken up. He read nicely, anticipated nicely by Reed Malatesta.
Alessi couldn't hang on to that one, unfortunately.
Chopped by O'Brien.
Here we got a little break here by Sadowski. He's going to keep this one onside. Oh, he thought it might have crossed over. He's just going to elect to take it back, settle down, give it to your captain, Dominic, and let's see if Arlington can't manage this puck out of the zone.
Oh, nice pass by Showboat. Dunning with
great
a beautiful
stick by
pass.
Seamano, good angle. Sadowski did not have a shot there. He elected to peel back, wait for some help. Probably a smart decision there. Once he noticed Seamano still had him covered, he flipped it back behind the net, happened to bounce out of play. Content to have a whistle and a face-off down there.
Oh, we got a break in the. Oh, no, it's not a break in the action.
They're going to say it didn't get deflected. They're going to say he shot it right out.
Well, it was a nice clearing pass by Michael Dunning. They call him Showboat. It dates back to his days in the youth lacrosse program. When one game, I remember he was out there, and it was Mother's Day, and Dunning had like 6 goals, and every time he scored, he was doing like this little jig, like William the Refrigerator Perry. Oh, shot's goal!
Here's Fecto with a beautiful shot from the top of the circle.
And Arlington comes right back as Drew Fecto ripped that one, Jeff. Wakefield did not take care of the puck in the defensive end. It was a
pretty
turnover.
harmless play, right? A turnover, a little pass out to the slot. Drew just took a harmless wrister that, really found its way to the top shelf. I don't know if Barrett saw it or if it was moving on him, but good things happen when you shoot the puck.
I'll tell you, Fecto's only a sophomore, and he got all of that shot.
So that line's been rewarded for some good forechecking, right? Getting pucks deep, like we talked about, managing the puck, and they're rewarded there with a nice goal.
4 minutes left just to finish up on the Michael Dunning story. So, yeah, he was out there. He was scoring like 6 or 8 goals in youth lacrosse, and every time he scored, he was doing a little jig. Well, finally, he scored a goal, and he was doing his dance, and this kid from Methuen labeled him about 30 seconds after the whistle blew, and Dunning was on the ground. We had to remove him from the field, Jeff, with a spatula. So I said to us, his parents came over after the game to me. They said, hey, you shouldn't let him do that. And I said, listen, you want a Showboat, these things are going to happen. That's the Michael Dunning story. That's why they call him Showboat.
Well, he's definitely learned his lesson. He's a grown-up man now. He certainly plays a nice, hard, physical caliber defense that we like here. Stays out of the penalty box. That's something that maybe we wouldn't have said a few years ago, but man, has he grown up.
Well, he's got a good role model in his older sister, Kayla Dunning. Kayla's in the nursing school at UMass right now. She was a varsity soccer player. There's another break for Arlington as Malatesta comes in. He sends it over to...
Russell missed the net.
As Russell took a shot, but he shot it wide and high. He tried to pick the top shelf, Jeff.
Yeah, and that turns into a breakout pass if you miss the net. Reed came back with it. Made a nice play over to Jake.
Well, Barrett did a good job shutting down the angle. Jake saw the angle that he saw. He tried to roof it. Oh, nice play.
Great back check right there by Alessi.
Oh, what a rush in by Matt Elwell.
Alessi took his wing all the way to the post. He took his far wing all the way to the post, and that's where Wakefield was looking for that goal. And number 5, Matt Elwell's a little shaken up. He's coming to the bench.
Tremendous player, Elwell. He's having a tremendous game. Oh, what a move.
Here's Moniz.
Moniz is tremendous, too.
Nice play by Dunning. Nice, short, quick touch pass, and the puck's out of the zone.
Dunning wearing number 9. That's Busick, right? Or Busick 7. All right, here we go. Arlington boys. Nice play by Malatesta.
A nice little 5-foot pass out of the zone. We're going to manage the puck. We're going to have a change here, get some fresh legs.
3-1 game here, ladies and gentlemen, from the Mecca, the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington. Arlington Spy Ponders looking pretty good now for their perhaps first win of the season, as they got a 3-1 lead over the Wakefield Warriors. And head coach Mike Geary coming into the house. Great forecheck there by number 3, John DeFeo. We're under 2 minutes left in the half.
Nice patience by Desmond, managing the puck. Nice patience by
Oh,
Flynn.
DeFeo with
fine.
the elbow to the kidney.
And Desmond took a big one too.
Flinney might feel that one tomorrow.
And here's the Wakefield Storm here with a couple minutes left. They pulled the goalie, Kenny. We've got
Already.
6 skaters for
Oh,
Wakefield.
big hit.
They need 2 goals. They're going to elect to pull them a little early.
Look at number 14. He's looking to mix it up. That's Ryan Rossini. Oh, it's smothered up by Davies, and the Arlington boys clear it out.
Great job by Jake to jump out and grab that. Great job by Jake.
Ryan Rossini.
Managed to fight the traffic in front, locate the puck, and aggressively go jump on that. Grab a whistle. Coach Missouri real happy to be able to get who he wants out there.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody's taking a timeout.
We're crunch time, Jeff.
They're going to draw something up on the board here, Kenny. We got 1:25 left. Wakefield needs 2. I'm pretty sure they'll leave their netminder out. And we'll see if Arlington can hang on here and manage the puck 6-on-5. And at this point, Kenny, typically with the goalie out of the net, you don't want to ice the puck, right? Because there might be an icing and the puck comes back in for a faceoff.
Yeah.
When you have a 2-goal lead, it's okay. You take the shot on net. If it goes for icing, that's okay. We live to see another day. We have a faceoff. The puck's out of our zone. But if the puck happens to go in, it's game over.
Right, especially when you got such good penalty killers like the Arlington boys do. I mentioned last year they had a tremendous penalty kill team, and as a result, you're right, Missouri had a little bit of flexibility there in terms of icing the puck on the open net, or taking the risk of icing the puck when there was an open net and a small lead at the end of the game. All right, so let's see what Davies can do.
They were certainly able to kill off the couple of penalties that they had in the beginning of this half. They were down, I think, 2 or 3 penalties this half, and 2 of them back-to-back. They were able to weather the storm, and they're going to have to do it again here. Hang on for another 1:25. They should be shorthanded the rest of the way here with the netminder out for Wakefield.
Well, Arlington's got some big guns out there right now. They got number 19 is Jake Russell, Dominic Leosa, the captain. Yeah, it's going to come back for another timeout. Matt Alessi out there, and Reed Malatesta. And also, of course, number 9 is the showboat, Michael Dunning.
So it's always interesting when Coach Missouri plays a little bit of his psychological games. I think Wakefield took that first time out. They drew something up. I think Johnny wanted to see how they were going to set up in their face-off.
Yeah.
And he brought the boys back. He called timeout. And now he's going to counterattack the face-off that he just saw drawn up by Wakefield. So unless Wakefield, unless Geary was playing some head games on that first timeout, pretty sure Wakefield's going to come out with that same face-off, and Arlington should have their own face-off drawn up to defend that.
Yeah.
Now what happens at the drop of the puck, we'll see. We'll see if it gets won back by Wakefield and see how Arlington defends that, or if Arlington can win it back. I'm sure they're just going to rifle it the length of the ice.
All right, well, we got out there for Wakefield at crunch time is Cal Trider. Trider has been outstanding. He's got number 22 with him. That's Joe Colleton. Colleton's had a heck of a game. Number 19, of course, Joe O'Brien, the superstar. He's been fantastic.
You got
Number
Moniz, you got Miller, and there's your boy, right? We talked about him, O'Brien. He's clearly out there on his side.
Well, Semino, number 12.
Semino
also has been outstanding. So the Wakefield boys have come into the house.
And they kick out the Wakefield center. So right away, anything that got drawn up is a little bit different. And Reed's able to win that back. Michael's going to fight for this one. Jake Russ in the corner, fires it down the end of the ice. Like I said, they're going to be content to ice it.
That's all right. Bring it back, boys. Bring it back.
With a 2-goal lead, that's completely fine. Content to ice it. If it goes in, again, game over. If not, let's go win another face-off. Puck's out of our zone, and let's set up.
Well, you don't want it to scoot back to Colleton at the point, because that kid can rip the puck.
And you can see Semino there, he's stretching out the zone. He's looking for a pass out to his side. So he'll have as much time and space as he can if Moniz can win this back.
Well, I'm impressed. This Wakefield team, very well organized.
And this time they kick out the Arlington center. So Jake Russell's going to come in and take this one for Reed. And Wakefield's able to win it, but a nice block there. Oh, and I think it's in Russell's shirt.
All right, minute left in the second half. Arlington with a 3-1 lead. We are here with Arlington Community Media Sports. Jeff, I think we're back on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Is that right? Hopefully we'll get the internet working and go live?
Let's hope so. I think they're going to have some people down here, and that one did not make it for icing. They called it a deflection off the face-off as Reed won it, and Jake was able to clear it, Jake Russell.
Full head of steam.
Oh, and they're going to call him for a hook, I think, on this one.
Full head of steam. Moniz got taken down, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty on Dominic.
No, they're going to call Russell for some cheap hook. Weird.
Who's going to the sin bin? No? Yeah, Russell. Passing. It's true.
So we'll see. Now they're going to be 6-on-4. They're going to have to block some shots, contain these Wakefield guys in front of the net. Jake Davies is going to have to make at least one good save here, I'd say.
Puck trickles around. Oh, beautiful
Semino
play.
Keeps it in.
Semino, player of the game today. Scrum in front of the net.
And Jake Davies able to come out in front and snag that again. He's able to smother that.
Davies has been heroic.
And you see him flip that puck there up on the top, hand it to the ref like, hey, I got this. Don't worry about it. So again, big face-off here, Kenny. You know, if Wakefield's able to put one in here in this right off this face-off, they got a chance. But Reed's able to win that.
Oh, nice hit there by Dominic. Oh no, that's not Dominic.
That was Reed.
Reed.
Good coverage in front by Michael.
Oh, he had Semino.
Good save by Jake. And you know what's tremendous, Kenny? I'm here watching, you know, as Jake makes that save, and I got a full visual of the bench down here. And the first one to bang a stick and say great job is the other goalie. I'm sure they got a great reputation and a good, a good working relationship together, a good friendship. But Mike Hayes was the first one there banging a stick saying good job.
Well, Missouri's always done a great job cultivating the sportsmanship in the Arlington program. A lot of these teams in the Middlesex League, Jeff, have always focused on sportsmanship. So Arlington,
and there you have
with their first win of the series of the season, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score from the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington: the Spy Ponders of Arlington 3 and the Warriors of Wakefield 1. We will be back on Wednesday evening for a live game as the Spy Ponders return to the ice. Signing off today, I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster from Arlington Community Media, Inc. We say thank you to Jeff Russell, my color commentator, Julie Moscatel, our videographer today. We'll see you Wednesday night. Thank you very much, fans.